going on YouTube? Welcome back to the #1 hotspot for Xbox. My name is Detroit's Reaper and we're back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm coming back and I'm coming back with fire. But anyway, let's get on to today's topic so you can go back to your daily lives. And the topic today is Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy 7 remake, they just showed it at the PSX, and ooh, it's looking fire. It's looking fresh as hell, and I'm loving every detail that I've seen of it. But it's time to talk about how Square Enix are the king of trolls. I told you months back that they troll these Final Fantasy 7 fans so much throughout the years. It's been 20 years since this game was released, and they just showed you this clip, and it looks amazing. But then they showed the gameplay. They actually showed the combat system, and it is completely changed. And I know for a lot of the die-hard Final Fantasy 7 fans, the fanboys are very upset about this. And I, for one, am okay with seeing the action RPG, take this type of course. But, this isn't what Final Fantasy 7 was. It was a whole different game. It was a turn-based strategy with, different mechanics. And that's what people wanted to play. Because they asked for this. They really wanted them to just upgrade the graphics, basically. Maybe fix some story elements here and there. They didn't want you to completely destroy what they fell in love with the game, which was the turn-based strategy in the game. So changing that is definitely a big deal to a lot of the Final Fantasy community, and I understand it. Since I'm one of those people who never played Final Fantasy 7, I'm okay with this. I love the way it looks. It's gonna be definitely coming to Xbox, I believe, and I can't wait to play it. But to me, it looks a little bit too much like Final Fantasy 15, which I guess I understand the point of that. It's trying to generalize it and casualize it, makes it bigger for more audience members to get it, and that's why they're kind of steering away from that turn-based strategy. But at the same time, it's a remake of a classic game, and everybody really wanted that turn-based strategy game. Another thing that came out, I think yesterday or the day before, and this is what makes Square Enix the king of trolls. Not only do they make you want this game for 20 plus years, then they come out and they actually give you the juicy, it looks beautiful, it's got all of the details, graphic, the sword on Cloud's back is amazing, everything, the world looks open and fresh, looks dope as fuck. And then they come out and they say, now that we got your hype level all the way at 100, let's hit that shit down to 0 by telling you it's gonna be an episodic game. Now, I told you guys a few months back that the gaming industry is going towards episodic games a little bit too much and a little bit too fast. Now, I don't care, I don't mind certain companies doing episodic games, the Tall Tale series. They always do those good. The newest Life is Strange, that game is amazing. If you haven't played it, check that out. Very good game. There are other games like King's Quest. I'm loving that, but I'm waiting for more of their episodes. And then you got games that do it, but they do it terribly. You have stuff like Resident Evil, which, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but it's just, why was it episodic? It was kind of pointless. Then you got games like Afro Samurai, where the fucking devs have to come out and apologize for how shit the game is. They didn't even get to episode 2. That is one of the worst things that could happen to an episodic game. You can't even get to episode 2. And I'm scared that that's going to happen to King's Quest, but it shouldn't, because the game is good. Now, Square Enix making a game like this, episodic, is very risky and it's very weird, and I don't understand it at all. It's like we wanted a remake, or your fan base wanted a remake or a reimagining or a remaster or whatever you want to call it. Just upgrade it and give them the game. You had to go and try and nickel and dime them. I'm almost positive that the first episode will be at least $25 or $30. the game looks too big and too massive for it to only be like these other Telltale games where it's like a $30 season pass or each episode is $5 or whatever it is. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here. It's looking like they're going to definitely charge you like at least 10 or 15 each episode. And who knows how long each of these episodes will be. I'm pretty sure that'll be decent amount of time because the story in Final Fantasy is huge. So I'm not really sure, you know, how it's going to be. I just don't want to have to wait months and months for an RPG. It just doesn't click. That doesn't make sense. Like, imagine playing The Witcher 3, like they give you like 7 hours to play it and you're doing this RPG shit, and then like the next episode comes out months later. You're gonna come back to that game like, what the fuck is going on? I'm confused. Either it's gonna be confusing or they're gonna have to show you things. It's just gonna be weird. I'm not sure why they would do it. But like I said, a lot of games are going towards that episodic, you know, mindset, and I'm not happy about that. There are games that don't need that shit. Like, and then they try to give us this bullshit ass line. Oh, it's because the world of Final Fantasy VII is so massive that we have to do. Like, shut the fuck up. That doesn't make. How much sense does that make? Tell me how a PlayStation 1 game world is too big for you to make in 2015. Explain to me how that works. That doesn't make any fucking sense, and they need to recant that because that was just the dumbest line I've heard. Now, if they want to say it's because of quality, you can say that stuff, even though it's just, you know, PR bullshit, and gamers understand that you're just lying through your fucking teeth. Okay, you can say that shit to the media if you want. But do not try and sit here and tell me that because the world of Final Fantasy VII, a game that came out 20 years ago, world is too big for you to make in 2015. That makes no fucking sense. And I, for one, can see straight through that bullshit. I'm sure you guys can too. But anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. This is my official return. So let me know what you guys think about this Final Fantasy troll. This Square Enix trolling us about this Final Fantasy VII. Like I said, I'm not really a diehard fan. I do find it irritating what they're doing to you guys, and it is not really good for them as a gamer. I just don't like that. Like, you can tell they're starting to generalize a lot of their games. Kingdom Hearts like changed everything for me. So anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Keep killing the game.